Hey guys, Wild Willie here, and here's my second attempt. First one I got rid of, gave to somebody. This is my second attempt on a solar pop can heater. Very rudimentary, took me about 2 hours to build, all total labor, and cost me under $100. It's very simple, no fans, no nothing, just let nature and the sun take its course. So let's bring it inside and we'll see how it works. So here it is, guys, very simple. I used Nestea Iced Tea Fruitopia cans. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 across by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 high. It's a very simple system. I was very impressed on how this thing worked. Basically, I stand this right up in my patio window, inside, not outside. No fans, no nothing, and you can see by the video there a minute ago how fast I heated up. Now there's the bottom. I have the vent there sticking at the bottom. Basically, there's holes in all the cans, holes in this plywood. It heats up the air and it forces it, creates a conduction current and forces it out the top. Now, I was very impressed. We had about 80% sun today, and my internal temperature I got this thing up to on 80% sun was 164 degrees Fahrenheit. Inside temperature was 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, doing the math on this, I don't know, this will probably get a little bit higher. I had a little problem because I didn't let this stuff dry, this heated silicone stuff, and it started to separate. So I got to refix this and seal it up and let it dry proper before I stick it back in the sun. But doing that and assuming I can get up to 170 degrees Fahrenheit, because when this thing seals proper, you're looking at 6.5 kilojoules of heat energy produced by this thing. You know, if you figure that over a year, that's over 5.5 million BTUs. And where I am anyways for natural gas savings, you're looking at about $80 to $100 a year in natural gas savings alone, where I am. And this thing will probably do almost 25% of produce almost 25% of your heating for your house, what you would use in a year. Now, like I said, very simple to make. Cost me under $100. Cost me $96 with everything. The cans I just got out of recycling bins and whatnot. Basically, the cans, 2 cans of flat black paint, 2 cans of a high heat silicone, a couple pieces of PVC piping for the ends, some nails, and some plywood, and this plexiglass here. Everything was under $100. Now, rule of thumb, this is my second attempt. The first one I made a small version and I gave it away. I will say, if you're going to put this thing inside like I am, I'm not planning on putting it outside. I'm just going to sit in my patio door window during the winter. When we go to work, turn off the furnace and turn this on. Let the paint and everything, let it outside in the sun for a little bit, because even though it's flat black and everything else, there's still fumes coming off this thing. It's like lighting a barbecue for the first time. Didn't realize that, and I stood it up in front of the sun, and about 10 minutes later it was very strong odors of paint and whatnot. So it's okay now. I just put it outside, then put it back in to try it, and you've seen that on the video. So very impressed with this thing. I might build a smaller version for upstairs, or I just might build a bigger version or a secondary version for the other side of the patio door windows. So anyways, I'm Wild Willie. Really look into solar pop can heaters. They're cheap to build and pretty amazing. So just an alternative source, way to heat your house in the winter, help heat your house. But anyways, I gotta get trucking. Remember, it's not a question if the shit's gonna hit the fan, it's a question of when. So always be prepared.